Bomb efficiency. First of all, let's define what we mean by bomb efficiency. The important quantity is the bomb yield to weight, bomb yield to weight ratio. So this is really key. Now, why do we care about this? Why? Well, as usual, these kinds of calculations have to do with one of the key questions in our course, and that is, what is scale? So one of the reasons we want to study bomb efficiency is it enhances our knowledge of scale. However, there's also a very practical reason to do it. One is the garbage can bomb. This is the terrorist bomb. You want to have the maximum yield for the minimum weight. Where else can we have maximum yield for minimum weight? Where's that important? Well, it's important for our delivery system. When we have a rocket sending up a lot of weight, it's harder to steer that rocket, to guide it. As a consequence of this, if we're looking at multiple warheads, then we want to be sure that, again, we have the maximum yield for the minimum amount of weight. This number should be as big as possible. Let's recap what we did earlier regarding graphical representation of the yield to bomb weight for Grand Slam, Tsar Bomba, and Hiroshima. We decided that plotting the exponent of the yield rather than the yield value itself was a way of putting all the points on the same graph. So let's look at that again, and then we'll focus on an extension of what we did. We see that Hiroshima had a yield of 15 kilotons. So 15 kilotons is 10 to the 1 plus a little bit. 10 to the 1 is 10, and 15 can be written as 1.5 times 10. So 10 to the 1 plus a little bit. I don't know, the little bit is not really that critical to our discussion here. So 1 plus a little bit sits over here, and then the weight is 4.4, which is about halfway between 3 and 6. So it's about right here. So if we go up, we go across, this is Hiroshima, right there. That's the yield, 15 kilotons plotted in the exponent format, and there's the weight. A comment here is before, in our earlier discussion, we didn't use kilotons, we used tons. So the exponents look a little different. The reason I'm using kilotons this time is because we're going to look at a much more extensive summary of all the yield values of the exponents and the bomb weights for a wide variety of different devices.